Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and I find myself once more wandering the Fabled Lands with Lorga the Warrior, who is attempting to raise money for an excursion to Golnir. Unfortunately, funds are fairly meagre. I've managed to clear out some carrying space so he can pick up some things and sell them off and make a bit of profit. I still haven't been able to get rid of my spare musical instrument. And look, you know, they're magical, right? I'm not gonna just throw those away. So with 319, what's the plan? I have a vessel. I will attempt to sail. I have a small ship with a moderately sized crew. I can't afford a bigger ship, and my small ship may fail in the waters, so what I'm going to do, I think, is I need to try hang on, I'm weighing up the options here, because if I run into pirates it could be game over very quickly. I think I'm going to have to go by land, disappointingly, but I should also try and get the blessing of all of the gods possible. Immunity to disease and poison, because I've noticed that in Golnir, blessings help a lot against all the bad things that can happen in that land. So we're just going to take everything, right? Or are we? See, if I can make it through to Golnir on my boat. I see. Poison, magic blessing, thievery blessing. Okay, I think I've got pretty much everything here. But let's get a blessing of protection from storms. Right. So what would I need to do? I'd need to sail to Golnir, pick up a cargo, bring it back safely, all without being attacked. That's relatively unlikely. Without getting killed by pirates. If I could... Hang on, how much could I sell my ship for? It won't tell me. 125. So that'd get me 379. So I could have almost gone up to the next biggest ship, at which point the journey would be a lot safer. Oh, that's very, very, oh well. If I had enough for minerals, I would absolutely pick them up. Okay. Well, off we go. Obviously this is all familiar sailing text, so... we make a move. We've literally made this voyage quite a few times recently. A storm? I've got a blessing. It's fine. Right. In Wishport, I could sell things that I couldn't afford to bring with me. It would, however, get me to land without having to risk running into pirates. But if I go here to Matricians, I can pick up cheap grain. Let's try. Don't you dare... Oh, no! Oh, great. Go, 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 go! Yeah! So, at this point, with our small cargo hold, we're going to pick up the grain, sail it back, right, Then I might be able to upgrade my ship. Now this is where the danger comes in. Please not pirates again. Pirates. Okay. And we make it. That's great. That's actually really good. Obviously, the objective tracker is a bit of a problem, but I suppose I could close it. I don't you dare. Oh, thank goodness for that. And with that, I think we're back in the money. I don't want to grind the sailing system too much. But, so here's the plan. I go here. I sell my grain, making practically 100% profit. Can't quite... Right. 6 coins. Okay. Explore. Nighttime. Rough part of town. Fight 'em. Tactical assessment. Right, you. Oh, bugger. Oh well. Oh, dead? Alright. Lady, you'd better start pissing your pants, because after I make this attack, you probably aren't going to get the chance to do it again. Okay. I've beat up the criminals, and I have 15 shards. Guess where I'm going? Alright, with my 9 remaining shards, I set sail. And while I could sell them at Marlock City, I'm not going to do that, because I can get better prices in Wishport. The problem is, of course, I might run into pirates on the way. Oh, for goodness sake! And do we make it? Oh, this is living really... Oh, fuck no. Yeah. We need a 14 plus, we're dead. We beat the pirates! You help yourself to a pirate treasure which amounts to 500 shards! The hold contains 1 cargo unit of furs, which you can add to your own cargo if you have room for it. We don't. Your mate advises taking the pirate captain's head. A grisly trophy, perhaps, but often there's a reward if you have proof you've slain such a devil. Well, we'll take that then, definitely. Your crew is completely mesmerized by your stirring leadership in battle. You gain 1 rank! That's actually really helpful. As a result of your gain... Yeah, so we got defense, we got stamina. That's pretty much all we get when we gain a rank. Your ship is sailing off the southeastern coast. Wishport ahoy! Calls down the lookout, and to Wishport we shall go. Where we will sell our 350 cost cargo for 630, which is a massive markup, now allowing us to purchase a larger ship. More importantly, however, but look, let's just do it, okay? Can I get that ship cheaper in Matricians? I can't remember. But I don't need a bigger ship yet. I can wait till I... Well, we'll see. Right. So here, I'm going to purchase some parchment. Because there's got to be a good use for it, right? And I want to get to Castle Ravayne because the guards wouldn't let me in because I was lower than rank 4. So I'm totally going to do that. And having quickly checked with another character with higher charisma, it does seem that most of the quests in Golnir are originate in Castle Ravayne. Which is odd that this is like the rank 2 area, but you need to be rank 4 to get into the castle. There was a charisma roll to get in to bypass that requirement, and I suspect that that rank 4 will be gained from doing most of the quests here. I'm not sure that we can get a rank off the pirates every time. I think that pirate beating rank might be a temporary thing. I'm not sure. I'd have to check in the original book. I'd have to go upstairs and actually open it, take it off the bookshelf, you know. You're on a road that stretches across the downs between Haggart's Corner and the coast. And we have an uneventful journey, which is great. We'll head past Haggart's Corner to this main road over here, even though it looks like it's up there. The road snakes on between the verdant farmlands. To either side you see peasants working in the fields. The barns and thatched roof cottages present an it's not an ideal place, it's an idyll of peace and contentment. So idyll is a separate word, right? Ideal is when something is ideal, and idyll is when like the whole world is ideal. It's like a beautiful, peaceful, wonderful, amazing place. Everything's full of marvel and adventure, and nothing really bad is happening. You know, it's an idyll is an ideal situation. That's a way of putting it. Why, a small stranger. Hello, small stranger. You strike up a conversation with a dwarf who's going in the same direction. He works as a jester in the winter time, usually spending a month at each castle he visits. My jokes and tricks mean I am much in demand. And in the summer? Alas, no one has time for feasts when the weather is fine. His friendly wit inspires you. It seems the dwarf enjoys your company as well. Before you part ways, he presents you with a gift, a potion of comeliness. Excellent. And now we're nearly all full up again. Okay. Well, we'll press on towards the castle. The road to the coast carries a constant traffic of trade goods to and from the hinterland. The merchants have plenty of goods to trade. Items without a buying price listed are not stocked, but you can still sell such a thing if you have it. Right, yeah, so, what are they looking for then? Oh, wait. Amber wand, we have. We can get a better one if we go up north and get the other thing from the... Oh, we got enough money for that now. Interesting. And again, we're running low on supplies. I don't need anything, but you know what? I'm gonna take these 5 sling stones and stick them in the gun, just in case I feel the need to actually shoot something. Also, that defense of 16 has got to help now, right? The 18 stamina, also a good thing. The 2 stamina a rank. In the books, wasn't it roll a d6 and add that? So 2 out of 6. You know, maybe a 3, I don't know. But the 2 seems reasonably balanced for now with the way the game is spread out, and yeah. Here in the peaceful countryside of southwest Golnir, hay carts rumble down leafy lanes and peasants look up from their work with a cheery wave. The dangers that an adventurer must often face are easily forgotten in this idyllic setting. Ooh. A storyteller is sitting on a grassy hummock beside a leafy lane, regaling the children from a nearby village with his tall tales. I don't have a luck blessing, and I don't know if the higher one is necessarily better. You could use luck to reroll and try and get lower. The story concerns a hairy old bogle who used to eat anyone who strolled too close to his lair. One day he caught a young maid who begged to be given a day to set her affairs in order. This is like the Chinese story of the Nung Guama. There's also some English stories similar to this as well. Although the English ones feature like old women. Actually no, the Chinese story is an old woman as well, right? This tickled the Bogle's humour so much that he said he'd spare her life if she could tell him what his name was. Oh, it's Rumpelstiltskin, right, yeah. Or Tom Titot if you're Scottish. This came up in a previous episode, didn't it? The maid pretended to go back home to see to her affairs, but in fact she hid near the Bogle's lair, and so she overheard him singing to himself. I'll be making a meal of a plump milkmaid who doesn't know my name is Friddle McCade. But of course, when she came back the next day, she was able to name the Bogle, and so she lived happily ever after. This seems to be the end of the story. What, implying it might not be? Let's hit the river road first, in case we run into a militia patrol, perhaps. Attacked by highwaymen? Oh, they'll soon regret that. 5 swarthy brigands leap out from the hedge at the side of the road. They are masked with silk scarves, but you can hear their sneers as they raise their swords and demand, your money or your life? Well, they picked with the wrong logger today, didn't they? Watch as I totally get mashed now. This will not be an easy fight. The brigands seem almost amused by the sport. Well, there's 5 of them. Potion of Comeliness isn't going to help in this fight. Oh, I've got no healing potions as well. Right, well. Okay, then. Tactical assessment. I'm going to absolutely need that. I don't see any ranged weapons. Bosh! Hammer drill. You can do it if you B&Q it. B&Q, of course, jokingly referring to bullying and questioning. The usual way of police interrogation. Look at that. Not a mark on him. And we don't have room for all their stuff now. You ought to have learned a few tricks in that fight. Searching the bodies of the brigands, you find 4 suits of leather armour, 1 suit of ringmail, 5 swords and a purse containing 37 shards. Well, I'll just have to grab this then, won't I? The white turrets of Castle Ravayne rise above the treetops. White? They're looking very kind of black here. Just saying. From the topmost tower flutters the Black Lion banner of the Ravayne clan. This is the stronghold of Varna, Baroness of Ravayne. You near the heavy drawbridge. As a member of the nobility, you are admitted to the castle without delay. Peasants' carts are pushed aside by the sentries so that you can sweep majestically past. Castle Ravayne is virtually a city in its own right. The outer courtyard is filled with stables, grain stores, pens for livestock, carpentry yards, and a smithy. Nearby, some knights are keeping fighting fit by charging with lances at the straw-filled dummy. Beyond, another line of defences encloses the inner keep. The armoury in Castle Ravayne resounds with the clamour of hammers on anvils. The artisans here provide arms and armour for the greatest knights of Golnir. You can buy top quality equipment or sell anything you do not need. Only if you have the title Paladin of Ravayne. There is a set of private chambers set aside for your use. Well, my bad. I meant to go buy and sell some full plate armour. Well, obviously I'm going to sell this. And I'm going to wish I had the money to purchase that. Obviously. So in the meantime... Ooh, the whirlwind. It's got to be done. We've got to get that money up for the whirlwind. But not quite now, apparently. Temple to Turnai. Explore. Or the inner keep. Let's go with the inner keep, because I believe Explorer was, like, something else. The doorway into the castle keep is guarded by elite knights in gleaming gem-studded armour. They watch you narrowly as you approach, then slowly cross their halberds to bar your path. "What is your business here?" asks one. "Well, I want to go in and meet the Baroness." The guards are not convinced by you are important enough to be admitted to the keep. "Has the Baroness summoned you?" they demand to know. "She's very busy." To convince them to let you in, you need to make a charisma roll at a difficulty of 10. Well, guess what? I have a potion of comeliness, which I'm just going to chug right now. So that's like a 4+, right? Barely! The guards are convinced by your persuasive tongue. One of them gestures with his thumb, saying, "Go on in then, before I change my mind." The inner keep of the castle is a mighty fortress with walls 7 meters thick. Sorry, several meters thick. 7 meters thick. That'd be actually not far off for a castle wall. The inner keep of the castle is a mighty fortress. Yeah. Narrow windows admit golden shafts of sunlight into the gloomy hallway. Actually, well, no, it'd be more like, be a bit narrower than that, I think. But yeah. Right, so visit the chapel of the god Elnir. Seek out the wizard Estragon. As in Vladimir and Estragon from Waiting for Godot. Let us request an audience with the Baroness. Sir Debrumas, the seneschal, takes you into the Baroness's court. She sits in regal splendour on the gilded seat of House Ravayne. A gonfalon showing the black lion crest hangs on the wall behind her. Although young and slender, she has the fierce, unflinching gaze of one who is born to rule. "Why have you come?" she asks. So a gonfalon, that's like one of those hanging wall banners. Right? Pursue the quest, ask for... I'm not going to assassinate her. I mean, no one's asked me to, for starters. I suspect that she would be more likely to grant a boon if I've completed a quest. "You wish to serve this noble household?" replies Baroness Varna. "In what capacity? What will you suggest?" "We are warrior, slayer monster." "I am Beowulf. I have come to kill your monster." Full-on Cockney. Animated as well. How about something simpler, like making a map? Perhaps of that parchment I picked up earlier. And maybe I can accept multiple missions before leaving. The mountains to the north are said to be the broken backbone of the dead god Harkoon, who lies across the width of the world, says Varna. Most people do not dare to venture there, and no map has ever been made showing the paths, valleys, and hidden passes. Oh, we'll definitely give that a try. You nod to show you understand. "I shall bring you that map, my lady." Well, I'll try see her again. And I get let straight back in. Gimme quest. Gimme quest. Denounce a traitor. That's a quest. I have heard rumours that someone had it out for her the night of the long knife. Maybe she'll reward me if I find out more. Maybe this is like a detective game or something. Sir Debrumas takes you to the far side of the room. "Rumour has it there is a plot against the Baroness," says the seneschal. "However, I lack enough information on the matter. An outsider could be useful to gather some clues unnoticed. Find out who might be behind it and expose them to the throne." Absolutely. You nod to show you understand. "I shall keep my eyes open, Sir Debrumas. And since we're right here, can I ask about this already? You have no clue which of Varna's knights is accused of plotting against her. Perhaps try your luck. No? The three who are closest to her would logically be the best opportunity to betray her. What if it's a fourth one, right? You can step out and accuse... No, absolutely not. However, since we are here... Oh, I cocked up. I was going to ask for another quest. To qualify for a boon, you must either have the title Paladin of Ravayne, or succeed at a charisma roll of a difficulty of 16. Don't you dare. I have a blessing. Okay. The gods sometimes smile upon the worthy. You are given a second chance. Not expecting miracles. It's okay. Same result, actually. So, quest. Sorry about that mistake earlier. He got a little enthusiastic and carried away. It's like, my lady, give me a boon. Many of the towns of the north pay tribute to this noble house in return for protection, Varna tells you. But now a dragon has arisen which flies forth by night, disgorging fire upon the peasants' barns and carrying off their cattle. Is it Trogdor? We've already seen plenty of thatched roof cottages in here. It's not going to be Trogdor, it can't be that rubbish. Also, this predates Trogdor by quite a few years as far as I understand. Or at least the source material does. Not without qualms, you reply, "Leave this to me, my lady. I shall bring you the dragon's head, or you can take my own instead." There is applause from the assembled knights and courtiers as you withdraw. Well, we are screwed now. What happens if we want to come back and get reward for one of the other quests? Right. Let's go visit the wizard Estragon and see what he wants. You find Estragon in his laboratory, deep under the bedrock on which the castle rests. Crude stone steps wind down into a glimmering darkness filled with strange lights and fumes. Estragon strides forwards, holding an alembic which he is heating with incendiary spells. The glow of the chemicals throws his seamed old face into sharp relief against the backdrop of darkness. "I have been waiting for you," Estragon says. "There is a task you can perform, and in return I'll teach you a little sorcery. I require several objects for one of my largest experiments," says Estragon. "The first being a scarab amulet. Go and find one. When you bring it here, I'll reward you well." Oh, bugger, didn't I find one already and sell it? You accept the first of the wizard's tasks. The inner keep of the castle is as it was. Let us depart. And then we can explore, right? There are a few activities in the courtyard that can keep you occupied. Requires base combat less than 9. Practice swordplay. Rob the treasury. We're not going to rob the treasury. You join the young knights for a spot of combat practice. These are friendly bouts, but the occasional injury is unavoidable. The court is impressed by your swordplay. You'll try to win the small prize for the ultimate victory. Oh, look at that. Just don't roll a double one, basically. The other knights compliment you on your bravery. They present you with a potion of strength. "Until the next time," says your recent opponent. You turn and leave. Are we full? We are not quite full. I need to get rid of this pirate captain's head. So I presume maybe a large city, especially a coastal city. 5 shards to go by boat? Nope. I will travel on further by road. You're on the road that follows the banks of the Reese River between Castle Ravayne and the port city of Ringhorn. You meet a militia patrol. I have it. Look, it's right here. Right here, look. Right here. This is a bug that somebody reported. The fact that this is an old save from before Golnir got unlocked may affect this not working. But the militiamen, a troop of 20 soldiers and a sergeant, go tramping past with a jingling of chainmail. Their banner shows the black lion emblem of the House of Ravayne. Well, I have a severed head, but they don't want to know. Apparently. Ringhorn receives goods from all along the Reese River, trading along the coast from Utaku to Yellowport and south to distant Ankon Konu. It is a very large, bustling city. Ringhorn's market consists of hundreds of stalls crowded into a cobbled square under the walls of the sheriff's citadel. Can I? No, they don't want it either. Wonder if I could just sell it in Castle Ravayne. Here, cargo, grain for 100, so more expensive than in Matricians. I'm better off selling the minerals in Wishport. If I can get here with wood from the Isle of the Druids or Yarumura up to the north, I could make some good profit. Hang on, 220, 440 instead of 450, 850 instead of like 900. This is a good place to purchase a galleon. Actually, it's a good place to sell a bark as well, but dangerous voyage to bring it here. Well, it seems I have some decisions ahead of me, and those, I think, can wait till the next episode. Meanwhile, I'm going to leave this one here. I hope you've all enjoyed this episode, and I do look forward to seeing you all in the next one. I'm going to say goodbye for now, though, and cheerio, everyone!